All right, so we're seeing here a home. This is on Chicago, this is in Chicago, just southwest of downtown, near the intersection of 40th and McKenzie. If you want your goggles.
No, this feels like a third world country.
You want to see what real independent journalism funded by the people for the people looks like?
You ever heard a story like this in America?
You're looking at it.
Congratulations for always being somewhere where mainstream media is not.
Flint, Michigan.
See you in Nevada.
Thanks to people like you, we can get the truth. Corporate media, they've been lying to us for years, and you go straight to the people.
You are the man. I'm glad you're here.
For as low as 16 cents a day, you'll keep us on the ground, covering the important stories the corporate media covers up.
Good job, Chicago! Good job, Chicago! Hold the fucking line right here! Right now, that's it! That's it! Record from here! Record it from here! That's it! Better! Record!
You're gonna feel like shit, bro. Hurting families out here. This is a shame. A shame. But don't forget, you have a family. Money talks, bullshit walks. Money hungry motherfuckers. But God bless you. I hope you get home safe to your family, baby doll.
First, the Chicago police wasn't here. They didn't have a presence. But then after a while, I guess they started coming in, and over there they formed the line on the other side, because I was on the other side as well at first. They formed a line. Then people were forming a line, so it was all calm over there, but this side is a little bit more chaotic. I don't know why this side, I guess, is popping off a lot more. They formed the barricade, and then there was a scuffle between CPD and protesters. And so I guess ICE agents decided to set off some tear gas. But
So even though the fight was between CPD and protesters,
yes.
ICE still set off the tear gas.
Yes.
Were police prepared for
right
that?
in front of police. No police officer was wearing masks. Some of them weren't wearing glasses or anything like that, any protection whatsoever. Everybody ran down Kedzie. Everybody scattered, and then now everybody's coming back in now that the gas is dissipating a little bit. But yeah, it's been crazy. It's only been escalating more and more. They've been trying to push us back, but every time they push us back, we get our feet back and stuff. So it's just crazy.
So when you say push forward, push back, how far are we talking?
We're talking just to Pershing. They have not crossed Pershing. So from where we're at right here, they were actually at the end of the alley. Now you can see they've made some ground. But they pushed us all the way back to Pershing, and then we were able to come back here. But we're trying to keep it peaceful now because it's been getting a little too chaotic right now.
We see police are between the protesters and ICE. Oh, we're seeing the crowd move here, John. I think we better move with it. Yep.
Report.
All right, so we're seeing here a home. This is on Chicago, this is in Chicago, just southwest of downtown, near the intersection of 40th and McKenzie, where we've seen protesters clash with immigration and customs enforcement, as well as Department of Homeland Security and Chicago police. And we've seen that ICE has been throwing tear gas as a means to control and disperse the crowd. If you want your goggles.
Right.
Yeah, okay, so what we've seen here is we've seen DHS authorities pulling back away from the scene along McKenzie, and as they're doing so, they're throwing out, it sounded like, they threw out flashbangs, they've thrown out tear gas, you can feel it in the air, that's why I'm wearing these goggles, stinging the eyes, stinging the throat. We saw it reducing people to tears and shrieks and screams of pain as authorities are already withdrawing, and the scene is being taken over by Chicago police, but as a parting gift, on the way out, the federal government is sending one more fuck you to the residents of Chicago in the form of brutality after already shooting one person down here just southwest of downtown Chicago.
Water.
Got to you.
I know this feels like a third world country. You know, I mean, the United States is built on immigrants. I mean, if you want to be, a true American, you have to be native Indian. Those are the owners of these lands. You know, and people say, oh, you people go back to Mexico, for example. I mean, same thing we can say for Europeans, Asians, for the rest of the everyone. But we're all equal. We all come to the United States to make our dreams come true.
So what are you feeling then when the federal government is down here shooting people, tear gassing, throwing flashbangs? What are the emotions that you're feeling?
I feel like we're getting targeted, especially right now. The Latino community. Them basically hitting up.
Oh.
Woo.
Fuck you, bitch! Fuck you, bitch!
Pussy!
Fuck you, bitch! Get the fuck out of here! Get the fuck out of here!
Get away from the smoke.
Yep.
This way.
Watch out!
In the job that you do, and it's not enough to say, hey, those are orders and I have to do what I'm told. Like, we all have to make that choice.
No,
that's why we're here right now.
You don't have to answer to that. I will.
Yeah,
I'll have to answer to whatever comes in the future.
Yes, you will.
And that's just where we're going to be,
And it's like, is that the side that you want to be on? Is that where you want to end up? Because that's not right.
It just depends what, I personally don't believe that we're doing anything wrong. Not as a whole.
Yeah.
I don't speak as a whole because I don't represent the agency. Obviously, I work for the agency, but I can't speak for the agency as a whole, and I'm not going to.
Yeah.
All I want is this, peaceful. You guys I appreciate it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Everybody's safe today.
We appreciate this.
Everybody's
I don't appreciate
safe.
the guy out there with the giant, sniper rifle or whatever that he's got.
Obviously we have to, be ready for anything, right?
You've got
but this is what it's supposed to be.
police officers
But this
here.
is what it's supposed to be here.
Why does that guy up there? I assume he's like your leader because he's got the microphone.
I couldn't even
Why
tell
has
you
he got
that
that big old rifle out there?
I have no clue.
Right? That doesn't make any sense. Like, do you think that makes sense for me as a person who lives in this community for over 25 years?
I get it.
To see people coming in here in these monster trucks and saying that we're the danger.
Nobody expects you guys to feel any specific certain type of way.
How would you expect us to act?
I can't expect you to feel safe if you don't
feel
feel safe.
Scared.
I can't expect
we
you
feel
to feel
overrun.
Scared if you're scared.
My neighbors are afraid to leave their houses.
No, I understand.
This is terror.
Common sense. I understand.
This doesn't make
I understand
any sense.
That. I wouldn't feel.
That would be upsetting, right? If we came into your neighborhood,
it depends on the situation.
This here, you're seeing local authorities who are taking over this scene from the federal law enforcement. taking.
ICE, KKK.
You can see over there we've got Border Patrol boarding a minivan over there.
Phones out, record, guys. Phones out.
As Chicago police take up guarding the perimeter. Brandon Johnson has said, and Chicago police have said, that the police will not be cooperating with ICE on any of their operations, and yet we see them down here helping hold the line, helping protect immigrations and customs enforcement as they process this scene here where, again, there was a shooting. At least one person was shot by federal authorities.
I mean, I know like, I don't know exactly what happened. I came here maybe an hour ago, but I do show here, with all the ICE raids happening, I'm Latino, so any Latino could be walking the streets, get profiled right away. I don't think our president Trump is doing anything better, to help with the situation. He needs to de-escalate this because it's out of control, Well, the United States needs to unite, and what's happening here, people are tired of all the injustices that happen every day. Latinos are hardworking people. They come here to work. They come to other than come to work, they the support of their families. There's a lot of good things, but them separating families and everything, I don't think it's right,
And certainly you're down here to make your voice heard, I think. Were you down here on this street when they were setting off the flashbangs and throwing the tear gas canisters?
Some of them I was. It is a kind of shame that, our own, military, ICE, FBI, our agents basically, hurting their own citizens, This is not presidential, The times that we're going through right now, hopefully God, helps America, but because the way it's going, it's gonna get worse.
I was at my house, I heard chanting, I came out, and it looked like ICE was trying to come at the community. A lot of people were chanting, "Fuck ICE, ICE go home," and they just kept getting closer and closer. They kept grabbing their canisters, like if they were gonna do something. They kept laughing. It just seemed like they were trying to bait us, like they were trying to have somebody approach them so they can go ahead and, I don't know.
The ICE officers were actually coming closer and closer when the crowd would stay about the same position?
We would lock arms and try to not take the bait. We would chant, "Don't take the bait, don't take the bait," because it looked like they were trying to bait us. And that's when CBD came in and they backed them up, and CBD was in the middle between us and the ICE agents.
So then what led up to, we were down here for some tear gas. What led up to that?
They just kept trying to make their, turf wider, and they kept trying to go into the community, and as they were doing that, they kept putting their arms on. I saw somebody ICE officer put arms on the girl, and she kept pushing her, and it just started getting louder. More come in, and they just almost cuddle you, and that's, at that point, the tear gas had went off, because I guess it happened somewhere else, but they were being huddled, they were almost I don't know, it was a setup almost. They were trying to, not, getting as close to somebody and then barricading them, and then you just saw the tear gas going.
I mean, they would group groups of protesters.
Yeah, they would group people of protesters. There was one girl I was trying to stay close to because she was alone, and she was surrounded by at least 6 ICE agents, and I tried to get her out of there, and they would just start pushing. At that point, I had to back off. I didn't want to get hurt.
Are you okay?
I'm okay. No, I got tear gas 3 times. I got milk all over me. We have children in this neighborhood. As they were leaving, ICE was throwing tear gas, just driving down our neighborhood. There's children looking out their windows, standing at their doorsteps, no idea what the smoke is. How are the children? They're not good. They're not good here, and they know that. So just please keep asking that question. How are the children?